Hello everyone, my name is Gayatri and I am pursuing MBA in D.Y. Patil College, Pune. Today I will explore the information about life and ideas of the Chris Argyris. He was born on 17 July 1923 in New York and he is known for the double loop learning theory. He is one of the most influential thinkers in the field of organizational behavior. His work has helped millions of leaders, students and professionals understand how people learn, communicate and grow inside the organization. Chris Argyris dedicated his career to studying how human behavior affects work. He believed that employees are not naturally lazy or irresponsible. In fact, he argued that most people want to grow, take responsibilities, solve problems, and be creative, but only when the organization supports him. Many workplaces fall because they keep tight control over employees. Argyris wanted to fix this by helping organizations understand people's real needs and motivation. One of his earlier contributions is the immaturity and maturity theory. He said people start their career with less experience, but over time they want to become more independent and mature. However, organizations often treat them like they are still inexperienced, making them feel stuck and frustrated. If companies give more freedom and responsibility and opportunities, employees become more confident and perform better. Argyris observed that many workplaces problems are not caused by technical issues but by people's behavior. Misunderstanding, conflicts, fear of speaking up, and strict rules often damage communication. These issues stop organization growing and improving. He believed that the biggest obstacle to success is the lack of skill. It is the lack of honest communication. One of the Argyris' most famous idea is single loop and double loop learning. First one is the single loop learning, is when people fix a problem without questioning the bigger issues. For example, something goes wrong, they correct it but don't work why it's happened. Second one is double looping learning. However, is different. It means questioning your assumption, habits and beliefs. It means asking what is the real cause, what needs to be changed in our thinking. There is another important idea by Argyris is difference between what people say and what they do. He called this a sports theory. It means what people claim to believe, and second one is a theory in use. It means what they actually do in real life. For example, a manager might say, "I believe in teamwork," but then make all decision alone. This gap creates confusion and conflicts. Argyris thought that organizations must align their words and actions to improve trust. There is one more point, defensive routines. Argyris also talk about defensive routines. These are actions people take to avoid embarrassment or fear. When employees hide mistakes, avoid giving feedbacks or stay silent in a meeting, they create a defensive culture. This stops learning, blocks innovations and prevents problems from being solved at their worst. Next one is making better organization. To overcome these issues, Argyris encouraged leaders to build a culture of open communication. He suggested that managers should encourage employees to speak honestly, allow questioning of existing rules, support new ideas, accept mistakes as learning opportunities, share responsibilities instead of controlling everything. When employees feel safe and respected, they become more committed and productive. Next one is impact and legacy. Chris Argyris taught at Harvard University and wrote many books that changed how people understand leadership and organizational behavior. His ideas continues to influence business, universities and training programs worldwide. Even though he passed away in 2013, his theories are still used today to create better teamwork, stronger leadership and smarter problem solving in organizations. There are some books are written by the Chris Argyris. So first one is Overcoming Organizational Defenses. This book that exists in most organizations can inhibit organizational performance. This book shows how to diagnose the organization to compose the weaknesses. Each chapter contains advice about how to reduce organizational defense to bring about improved involvement and performance. So, second one is the action science. This book is written by Chris Argyris and Robert Putnam. Action science is a form of action research aimed at creating knowledge person can use to improve the practice of individuals, group, organizations, communities, and other form of social organization. Next one is on organizational learning. This book is essential for anyone who needs to understand how organizations work, evolve, and learn. In this new edition, Arjun discuss vital topics of current management research, such as tacit knowledge and management, so reflecting the evolving field of organizational learning. To sum up, Chris Argyris taught us that organizations grow when people learn deeply, communicate openly, question old ways, and act with honesty. His works continues to remind us that real changes begins with understanding ourselves and improving the way we think and behave. Thank you for watching.